In a stunning display of international diplomacy, it appears that the UN has once again raised an eyebrow at Israel's actions in the Palestinian territories. The Western leaders, true champions of selective hearing, continue to offer their economic, human, and military support. It's a spectacle to behold how they skillfully juggle these contradictory actions while straight-facedly peddling blatant falsehoods in the face of what can only be described as a one-sided, not a war. Yes, it's not just a war, it's a festival of genocide and ethnic cleansing, brought to you by Israel, with a supporting cast of Western powerful countries in the guise of self-defense. It's a sickness that would leave even a heartless robot questioning humanity. Comparing the bombs raining down on Gaza to a Russian winter is like comparing a light drizzle to a monsoon. Israel seems to have been given the greenest of lights to engage in what can only be described as a wholesale clearance sale of Palestinians, as long as they're not part of Hamas. The argument is that they need to finish off those pesky Hamas fighters. But here's a twist: the 7,000 civilians caught in the crossfire apparently missed the memo about joining Hamas. It's almost comical, in a very dark way. Israel, the righteous defender, and Palestine, the perpetual troublemaker, all according to the mainstream media and governments. Deprivation, be it of water, medicine, or electricity, is apparently the new definition of self-defense. Even in a proper war, it would be a clear violation of international law, especially when it's done to civilians. Let's play a thought game for a moment. What if Russia decided to do this to Ukraine? Would it still be considered self-defense? The answer is pretty clear. And then there's the question of children and babies. What role do they play in this grand land-cleaning operation? It's a disturbing sight, and it's time for some remorse and empathy, not to mention an end to the cherry-picked terminology that justifies the Zionist apartheid genocidal state's actions against the Palestinian people. One can't help but wonder if those strong Western governments and their media propaganda machines would be equally supportive if Ukrainians, after 75 years, decided to take their land back from Russia. The answer, it seems, is a resounding yes. They are so committed to supporting this self-defense charade that they're even supplying the genocidal regime with arms and vetoing any UN resolutions aimed at a ceasefire. The writing is on the wall, and it's a grim one. Well, how many more Palestinians must die to satisfy the Zionist state vengeance? Prayers and safety for the innocent, and a resounding no to genocide, that's what's desperately needed.